Hi, good evening, everyone. Shalom, salam. This is Efrat from Jerusalem. Thank you all for keep coming to this vigil, being with us here. I was talking with Helen, thinking what to share with you, what to bring. And what came out was the deepest pain, deepest sorrow that I think everyone feels here from both sides. And when we talk, I couldn't see much hope. It was just a very deep and heavy emotion of sorrow. And then I opened the radio and I heard an interview with some man who came from one of the kibbutzim in the south that both his parents were killed on the 7th of October. And he said that he's coming back from a meeting in Haifa between Jews and Arabs who will demonstrate to raise the voice that there's still hope, that they are not giving up the cooperation, the hope to live together. And actually he brought what we pray for, that there is another way. Not only that it must be another way, that people are believing that there is another way. So this is what I bring here. Thank you.
Thank you, Efrat, for not giving up hope and for looking out all the time for signs of hope, of another way. And let us all continue making this effort to look out and to see humans on all sides who, to recognize in each other that this yearning of finding a better way together. And of course, also what we are doing here, coming together each week, around 100 people every week, Monday after Monday, holding space for this process to unfold, holding the pain, and also looking deeper and holding the possibility of a true solution, a true win-win solution coming out, holding it in our hearts. And this is an ongoing tension, and it's not less now from what we see unfolding on the outer level. So we make this effort to, the greater the outer tension and the danger and the uncertainty, the greater is also the inner tension of holding this space. Our Tibetan teacher has said that a dark cloud is hanging over the Middle East. He said that 100 years ago, and that it has been created by us humans, by centuries of war. So it is our shared human miscreation over generations. So we are all responsible for this. And it conditions all of us until we finally will clean it up. So here, this is our human mess, which we are cleaning up together, no matter where we find ourselves, on which side or on which place on the planet. So let us continue today with radiating the light energy also into the earth to address the roots of this ongoing present situation. And also, as we have been doing the last few times already, to support those who work for the true peace, both among the Jews and the Palestinians, and also among the neighboring countries, all of these constructive forces to support, to bring our energy, our light also to them. Thank you so much for being part of this ongoing service. And thank you also for your sending us your impressions and feedback. It helps us to give form, to hold the form and to give form to this work that we are doing together. Yeah, so let us hold this heart space in place also after the vigil throughout the week until next week, same time. Okay, so let us now settle into our body. Just releasing everything and breathing for a moment. Reconnecting with ourselves and with the earth. Getting in touch with our heart. Finding within it a point of equilibrium. And letting now our mind expand into a silent spaciousness. And joining together as souls, as silent watchers. And forming a circle of care around Israel-Palestine. Taking our stand there, visualizing many people from all over the world joining our circle. Connecting our hearts, holding together a heart space. Silent and focused. Bringing also our minds now into resonance, into a telepathic, one-pointed focus. And becoming aware now of the higher forces who stand with us, behind us. Let us visualize them forming a second circle around us. And let us take a moment to allow ourselves to really feel their focused love, and allowing it to stabilize us. Just merging into this love, into this presence. And releasing all partial thoughts. Remembering that all participants in this war are souls as we are. Now well embraced by our higher co-workers. Let us now look at the region, starting with the area of Israel, getting a sense of this area and the inhabitants. Now adding the Palestinian areas, the West Bank and the Gaza Strip, and the inhabitants in these two areas. Adding now the neighboring countries, Egypt to the south, Jordan, and Syria to the east, and Lebanon to the north. And getting a sense of the wider Middle East region surrounding the area. And taking now a moment to observe this dark cloud of war covering this area, and just silently watching, continuing to breathe, to holding our own alignment while we observe. this dark cloud. And as we remain with our focus on it, let us also be aware of our higher co-workers standing behind us, feeling this stabilizing will to love. And let us now especially feel this will to love in the heart. Let our heart resonate with it, becoming like a radiant sun. And see how we form a ring of radiant suns surrounding this dark cloud. And now see and sense a shaft of pure golden white light, broad and brilliant, pouring through each of our hearts onto this region of Palestine, Israel. Let our combined light flood the whole area for a carefully sustained minute. Visualize now the light penetrating into the earth underneath Israel, Palestine. Transmuting ancient patterns of war, holding space now for this to happen, transmuting these ancient patterns of war. See the light starting to dissolve these patterns. See a purifying energy flowing through. water of life flowing through. Purifying, dissolving the old stuff. And let us now see clarifying, strengthening light surrounding the decision makers, the advisors, the influencers on both sides and in other nations, those who work behind the scenes for the highest good of all. See these true peacemakers being aligned with their souls and with their higher guidance, holding them in a protective space. And see out of these efforts evolve new thought forms of solution, slowly taking shape, and see the whole mental space in which this happens becoming slowly lighter. And see also from the ground new initiatives being born out of the pain on both sides. Another way, a new way, taking shape. Let us visualize a higher order slowly seeding in the region of Palestine, Israel. Let us hold this vision for another moment. And may our light that we hold help to see a new path by the people in Israel, Palestine. And see it happening also now, this higher order based on right relations, taking shape in the entire Middle East. The new Middle East. And see it happening throughout the world. A higher order based on right relations. And on the wings of the great invocation in Arabic and in Hebrew, let us visualize this new energy becoming anchored in Palestine, Israel, right into the earth.
من نقطة النور في عقل الله ويشع النور في عقول الناس وليهبط النور إلى الأرض من نقطة الحب في قلب الله ليتسرب الحب إلى قلوب الناس وليرجع السيد الآتي إلى الأرض من المركز الذي تعرف منه إرادة الله لتقود الغاية إرادة الناس البسيطة تلك الغاية التي يدركها المعلمون ويخدمونها من المركز الذي ندعوه بالجنس البشري لينتج رسم الحب والنور ويختم على الباب الذي يقيم به الشر ليجدد النور والحب والقوة الرسم على الأرض
מנקודת האור אשר בדעת אל, יזרום האור אל דעת האדם, ירד האור אל פני האדמה. מנקודת האהבה אשר בלב האל, תזרום האהבה אל לבבות אנוש, ישוב מורה עולם על פני האדמה. מהמרכז שבו נודע רצון האל, תנחה תכלית את רצונות האדם, תכלית אותה מורי האנושות, יודעים ומשרתים. מהמרכז אשר נקרא המין האנושי, תגשם תוכנית האהבה והאור, ויחתם הפתח אל הרע. יהי רצון ויחדשו אור, אהבה ועוצמה את התוכנית על פני האדמה.